Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? This is my June book haul. If you don't know, June is my birthday month. I will be turning a quarter of a century and I'm old. I'm a fossil, as you guys can tell. And so I thought I would treat myself to a lot of books, go a bit crazy. And so for the theme of June, I thought I would do something different and interesting since it is my birthday and I can do whatever I pretty much want. And so, but first I want to show you some books I received from these lovely people, and I'm considering these early birthday gifts, and so thank you so much for those who sent me these books. The first book I want to show you guys is The Turncoats by Georgia Twynham. And Georgia was really awesome to send me the sequel to the 13th, so I'm very excited to check this out. The next two books I received were from Dawn. Her YouTube channel is Titansia, and she was really awesome to send me 5 Flavors of Dumb by Antony John. You guys know I gave 5 Flavors of Dumb in a giveaway, and I really wanted to check it out, and now it has come back to me. So thank you so much, Dawn, for sending it my way. And so the other book she sent me is Beastly by Alex Flinn, and as you can tell, this is the movie cover version. I heard really great reviews on this book, and I really wanted to check out the movie adaptation, so I definitely have to read this first and see how the movie went down. So I think Beastly is a really great segue to introduce the theme of the month, if you catch my drift. For the month of June, I decided to do book to movie adaptation reviews. I'm gonna do the book review and the movie adaptation of that book, and so I'm very excited. So I chose to do this theme because Chris Stuckmann from Quick Movie Reviews, he's one of my favorite movie reviewers here on YouTube. Come out, subscribe, leave a link to his channel in my pants below. If you guys don't know, I started doing book reviews because I was inspired by Chris's movie reviews. It was this one movie that came out last year. You may have heard of it. It is The Last Airbender, and I really enjoyed the animated series on Nickelodeon. And I was really interested when I heard that M. Night Shyamalan was doing the movie adaptation. Once the release date of the movie was getting closer and closer, there were a lot of negative reviews coming out, and I found that hilarious. I wanted to check out if there was anyone on YouTube that did a review on the movie, and it so happens I saw Chris's movie review on it. He was hilariously entertaining and very informative, and I started checking out more of his movie reviews, and I really enjoyed it, and that kind of inspired me to do reviews on my own. I decided not to do movie reviews, but book reviews instead, and I found Meaghan and Kaitlyn and Claudia, and they were fabulous, and the whole book community. It's how I kind of ended up as a book reviewer. Inspired by Chris, saw these wonderful ladies doing book reviews, so I thought I would get my feet wet, kind of try out doing movie reviews because I enjoy watching movies a whole lot. That was pretty much the only way my friends could get me to go out, was suggest watching a movie. So let's get on with it with the books that I got. I didn't choose any young adult books for this month, but I chose some titles you may be familiar with and may be interested in checking out too. So the first book review and movie adaptation I'm going to check out is Fight Club by Chuk Palahniuk. I looked that up, by the way, before doing this. I'm very excited. I haven't read any of Chuk's works before. Fight Club is quite short compared to books I normally read, so I think this is going to be a really quick read. I did watch the movie adaptation, and I can't wait to see how the movie compares. So the next book I'm going to check out is Battle Royale by Koushun Takami. I have not watched the movie adaptation for Battle Royale yet. I've heard it is awesome, violent, and graphic, and I cannot wait to read the book. You probably heard Battle Royale and The Hunger Games share similar concepts and plot points, one being kids fighting to the death. So not only do I want to check out how the movie adaptation compares to the book, but I'm really interested to see how Battle Royale compares to The Hunger Games. I'll let you guys know how that works out. Next book I'm going to check out is The Shining by Stephen King. As you guys know, I really enjoy horror, and you're thinking, Priscilla, for a person who loves horror, how can you not read Stephen King? I don't know. So finally, I'm going to read Stephen King. I thought I would choose The Shining or It, and I don't feel being freaked out by clowns right now, so Red Rum. I've only seen parts of the movie adaptation. Please don't hit me in the face. No, I'm pretty sad, so I really want to see how the book goes, and finally I'll be able to watch the movie in its entirety and be freaked out of my mind. So that should be exciting. And so the last book to movie adaptation I'm going to be reading and checking out. I'm very excited because I haven't bought these books in a long while, and I've already watched the movie. I enjoyed it a whole lot, so I can't wait to rewatch it, but I haven't checked out the source material. So the next book, or should I say series, is Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim is by Bryan Lee O'Malley, and he's Canadian, by the way. Wait to check that out because there are Canadian references in this series which I find cute and I will get. And so this would be a nice early gift to myself. Let's go over the titles. The first volume is Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life. The second volume is Scott Pilgrim versus the World. So this title was used for the movie. I thought when I watched the movie Scott Pilgrim versus the World was based on just one of the graphic novels, and it's actually based on the entire series, so just FYI. So the third volume is Scott Pilgrim and the Infinite Sadness. What is this? Is this a poster? It's a poster. Oh yes. And so getting the box set, obviously you get an awesome poster with it, and I love it. Everyone has weapons and they're gonna kick some ass. That's going up on the wall. The fourth volume is Scott Pilgrim Gets It Together, and hopefully he does. The fifth volume is Scott Pilgrim versus the Universe. The sixth volume is Scott Pilgrim's Finest Hour, and so I think these graphic novels are going to be amazing. They're definitely bright and shiny. I love it. I've read manga and graphic novels. I eat these like nothing, and this is going to be a very quick read for me, I think. And so that's not all, guys. You guys know that I finished Harry Potter, and that was really cool. So that is just one series off my 2011 challenge. So I thought it would be a good time to pick out more books from my 2011 challenge. And since this month is book to movie adaptation, I thought I would continue on with that theme. The books I got next are The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. I got The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and The Return of the King. And of course, how can I forget The Hobbit. I got The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. I have not watched the movie adaptations either. Please don't hurt me. I know, I'm pretty sad for a nerd. So yeah, so that is the theme of the month. Book to movie adaptations. Gonna be a book review, gonna be a movie review. I'm going to see how the movies compare to the books, because usually they cannot. But I've heard otherwise in regards to some of these books. That's everything, guys. Hope you don't mind the lack of YA-ness. This month, it's my birthday, so I'll read what I want to. Read what I want to. I'll talk to you guys later. First rule about Fight Club, don't talk about Fight Club. Red rum.